so ridiculous because to protect the Arab flesh, they have been sacrificing I, but they have been sacrificing the Arab flesh to take over through the Israel flesh. Now, they have been fulfilling the attacks against all mother's flesh. They'll be targeting me to fulfill the attacks and the takeover of the Arab flesh. Because they would have to come against me excuse me, to fulfill the takeover of the Arab's flesh and my flesh, because they have been fulfilling against the Mexican, the Puerto Rican, and the Mexican and the Puerto Rican have been fulfilling as life and strength. But the interesting thing is that they have been attacking my flesh and placing my flesh under sacrifice, moving the Spanish flesh to bow my flesh and to place I dependable on the enemy's ways. Because the corruption has been placing the flesh of Puerto Rico and the flesh of Mexico under lust and death. The lust and death that rose against the flesh of purity and power, Muhammad and Arab flesh of men, right? And they were taken over through the devil and Satan. And they have been placing that identity in the flesh of Puerto Rican and Mexican. To take over the purity and the strength of my mother, to take over our riches and our power, the intelligence and our wisdom. Through the foreign countries that have been placing all the beliefs of the Bibles and all the men to take over the women and sacrifice the purity flesh, the mothers, and steal all the riches. To fulfill the attack. But what an interesting thing, because they have been using to take over faith, flesh. Right? This is ridiculous and crazy, I swear.